Since we are all living in McGregor era right now, I suppose we are all waiting for UFC 205, first UFC event in New York City, November 12th. But until then, we have UFC 204 in Manchester, England. Great card, especially for European standards. So I'm gonna start with top 10 light heavyweights, Jimmy Manuwa and Ovince St. Preux. St. Preux is the favorite in that fight on betting sites I've seen, but I'm gonna give Jimmy Manuwa the edge just because he's fighting on home turf. I think he's got a title run in him. I think he matured. I think he's sharpened his skills, and I think he's gonna go on some winning streak and come close to fighting for that belt. They're both physically very gifted fighters, and Ovince St. Preux showed really great performance against John Jones. I mean, I wouldn't say great, but really composed and skilled performance. Showed that he can hang with the best, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So, and then we have co-main event, two veterans and two legends of the sport, Gegard Mousasi against Vitor Belfort. I'm gonna give Mousasi the edge just because I think Vitor is on his way out. I think he's older than Mousasi. He's off the TRT right now, and I believe Mousasi has a title run in him as well. I think the way things are going in middleweight division, he can now come back and perhaps after Strikeforce belt holds UFC belt as well. I think he's got the talent to do it. Both of these guys, Belfort and Mousasi, if they would face either one of the main event fighters, so Dan Henderson or Michael Bisping, would actually be the favorites. But neither of them holds the belt, and that's why Michael Bisping, who is, after everything he's been through, a middleweight world champion, is fighting in the main event against Dan Henderson. So rematch 7 years in the making. Bisping has come from a villain to everybody disliking him to one of the favorite fighters in the UFC right now. There are two European champions. One is, of course, Conor, and then it's Michael Bisping. Brash and trash talking guy as well, and veteran of the sport. I've been on this side where I didn't like him, and now after years he convinced me he deserves all the fame and the money that he's getting right now, and I really appreciate what he's been through. I mean, from getting knocked out by Dan Henderson, from getting knocked out by Vitor Belfort, who almost ended his career, and now he's the guy of the middleweight division. I think I'm really happy for Michael Bisping, and I have no problems if he's gonna beat a legend on Saturday night. I mean, Dan Henderson's probably his last fight. He's 46. He's been through it all, through middleweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight division, fight the best, beat some of the best, and I think it's gonna be a spectacle. I think all three of the fights that I've mentioned are gonna end prematurely, and it's gonna be a crazy crowd in Manchester. That I'm sure. It's always is crazy in Europe. And then we have a 1 month layoff because they canceled the Manila card, so UFC Fight Night in Manila, because of BJ Penn's injury and because of lack of sold tickets. So we're gonna have to wait until early November to see some UFC fights, but from now we have UFC 204, middleweight title is on the line, and some great fights. I cannot wait, and I bet you guys cannot wait as well.